Okay, so we're going to make a banana snack cake, and this recipe I got from a coworker years ago, and I kind of filed it away and haven't made it in a while, and the kids love this cake. It's really good, really, really, really good. Anyhow, did I say it's really good? So it has, we have sugar, butter. I use half butter, half margarine. 2 eggs. We have a cup of sour milk. Here is how you make sour milk, by the way. If anyone's wondering, I mean, you could leave your milk sit out for a while, I guess, and then it gets all sour and gross and icky. But I like to make my sour milk this way. I take apple cider vinegar and just add, I mean, you don't even need to, I don't need to measure. I just add like a half a teaspoon, just a little bit there. So that will get your milk sour. So if anyone's wondering how to make sour milk, that's the way, a quick and easy way to do it. Apple cider vinegar, just about a half a teaspoon to your milk. So then we have 2 bananas mashed up. We have flour, a cup of oats, 6 ounces of chocolate chips, and half a cup of nuts as well. So, so here we go. We're going to cream together the butter and the sugar. So get that going. I'm using my nice mixer. Usually, a lot of the times this is like put away and I don't want to take it out, so I just use the hand mixer, which works just fine also. So you don't need to have a big mixer. But I got out this bad boy today. So we're going to mix the butter and the sugar. Okay, now we're going to add our eggs. I do one at a time. For anything that I'm baking that I want to have it to be fluffy, I like to add the eggs one at a time. So that's how you make it fluffy. Scrape down the side of your bowl and give it another whirl. Now add your other egg. And here we go. And add a teaspoon of vanilla to that. And then we're going to add our sour milk. Okay, here goes the sour milk. This is 1 cup. Okay, then we're going to add our flour mixture that has 1½ teaspoons of baking soda and a half a teaspoon of salt. So we're going to add this. We'll just add it all. Just go slow at first. My daughter turned on this one time. We were making cookies or something, and I told her to stir the flour in, and she whipped this on high, and the flour went everywhere. It was really funny. Okay, now we're ready for the mashed bananas, which aren't all the way mashed yet. And I just wanted to show you how I mash bananas. I don't know, maybe someone has a. My son likes to use the potato masher whenever he's baking with me and we're making banana bread or whatever. He breaks out the potato masher, so he swears by that. But I usually just use a fork. So you just mash them up, and any way you want. Do it the way you like. So now we have our mashed bananas. We're going to add that. Okay. I've never tried to just mash them up in there, and not mash them first. I usually mash them first. So here they go. Okay, now to that, we're going to add the rest of our ingredients, which is just a cup of oats, half a cup of chopped walnuts, I did. And then our 6 ounces, half a bag of semi-sweet morsels I use. You could probably use milk chocolate. It would be a lot more sweet. But you already have a cup of sugar in there, so I don't like it to be that sweet, so I use the semi-sweet morsels. There's a time and a place for milk chocolate. Okay, so we are ready. I already have my pan, my 9x13 already greased up, and I just sprayed it down with the cooking spray. And then we're just going to add this, and I already have my oven preheated to 350. So let's just give it a whirl. Add all this deliciousness to the pan. You check for doneness by sticking a toothpick in, for anyone who doesn't know. And if it comes out clean, then it's done. Sometimes if you have gooey chocolate, it's hard to tell if you're, and I give it a little shake like this just to get any air bubbles out. It's hard to tell if you have gooey chocolate if it's coming out clean, but we have a base that we're going to go by. We're going to start at 35 minutes, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, so I just checked, the timer went off, and I checked it, and it is done. So I will take this out, and we're going to put it on a cooling rack, let it cool completely, and then we're going to drizzle the glaze over it, and it's going to be so yummy. Okay, so I am ready to glaze this banana snack cake, and we're just going to make a simple glaze, powdered sugar, confectioner's sugar, some milk, and a little bit of vanilla. So here we go, and I'm just using my whisk here, and I have about 1.5 cups of powdered sugar and about 3 tablespoons of milk, and then to that we're going to add about 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Alright, so I'm just going to add about 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, and then continue to mix it. We want a consistency that's that you're going to be able to drizzle over the cake. I think this is good. See how we have it? So it's kind of runny, and so I'll be able to drizzle this over the cake. So I'm just going to use my my whisk here, and you know, who cares if it globs on a little bit here and there? We're just so we want to hold our bowl over the cake because it's going to come out of here, and just kind of go back and forth and drizzle. So there you have it.